Hello there, it's Shauna White, and my topic for today is spiritual compatibility in relationship. And I asked how people feel about spiritual compatibility in relationship earlier this week. Is it important? And is it important, and what does it mean? And I really appreciate what everyone shared from their own perspective and experience. And I wanted to share with you from my perspective and experience. I am just going to share this in my group right now. And then I'll let you know what I have in store for you today. Okay, 2 minutes. Won't take very long. It won't even take 2 minutes. Boom. Okay, great. So normally I like to talk off the cuff and just share with you from my feelings in the moment. And today I'm a little on the tired side. And so what I decided to do is to share with you something that I wrote some time ago, quite some time ago, about this topic. And I hope that you enjoy it, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments during and after. All right, so spiritual compatibility in relationship. Relationship holds a beautiful riddle of how to merge self and other intimately, while also maintaining the integrity of self and balance within self individually. This is a most challenging art with a great deal of potential fruit for personal and spiritual growth. Compatibility has a lot to do with how fun and easy this feels with your person. In one way, we are always well matched with the person we choose because we naturally attract and are attracted to the person that best matches our current profile of conscious focus and subconscious programming. That doesn't mean it's easy or fun, and that doesn't mean that it's designed to last either. It just means that person is perfect for whatever we're ready to learn next on our path of deeper awakening and spiritual ascension. A healthy relationship that's built to last, however, needs compatibility in all areas: intimate, mental, emotional, and spiritual. My understanding of spiritual compatibility in particular has evolved over time, and I think the nuances could be super helpful for seeing deeper into what makes your relationship experiences work or not work. I used to think spiritual compatibility meant resonating with similar spiritual perspectives and beliefs. I thought it meant talking about personal and spiritual development, and that having those kinds of conversations was interesting, fun, and stimulating. I later realized that spiritual compatibility is not in the thoughts and words. It's in the feels, so to speak. I realized it's really about similar levels of emotional maturity. In a sense, emotional immaturity and spiritual maturity are opposite ends of a single growth factor: feeling. A human grows from emotionally immature to emotional maturity, but it doesn't end there. A person can keep growing beyond emotional intelligence by opening to, trusting, and embodying what I call divine love energy. You know, I'm always talking about that. And this feeds back into human relationship beautifully. The deeper a person opens his or her feeling sense to embodying this divine love, the more spiritually mature he or she becomes. So it makes a heck of a lot of sense that a relationship will flow more naturally if both partners are evenly yoked in their level of emotional spiritual development. But then I went deeper. As I see it now, spiritual compatibility really speaks to the mission your soul came to Earth to realize, and the direction of your walk to carry out that mission and purpose. You may or may not, at present, remember what you came here to do. As souls on this planet, there's a heck of a lot of information and experience to process. And forgetting everything is how we all start out, it seems. But your spirit self knows full well why you decided to come here and what you aim to accomplish in your tenure on Earth. Whether you have consciously remembered your purpose yet or not, listening to your deep alignment and inner sense of guidance is how you stay on track for that mission. It's also how you experience your greatest joy and fulfillment as a person. Isn't that the most beautiful design that the divine has given us? That to fulfill our purpose and our mission, our spirit mission, gives us the most joy and fulfillment. We are hardwired in our deepest nature to fulfill our spirit purpose. And so naturally, doing that is what brings us the most multidimensional experience of wholeness and satisfaction. A relationship can distract you from your soul purpose on Earth for years. It can take you on quite a detour if you let it become more important than your sense of alignment deep inside yourself. On the other hand, there's so much power and dynamism in partnering intimately with someone who is your spiritual match, meaning a person whose mission and purpose on this planet aligns with yours. A person who, when walking in their own deepest alignment with their own core purpose, naturally walks along the same journey that you are walking to honor your deepest sense of purpose. This is when relationship becomes a powerful, dynamic catalyst of joyful miracles and heart-opening adventures every day, with two people fulfilling their deepest joy in relationship to their own spirit and sharing that with each other. So I offer this as food for thought, and I hope it brings some clarity about your love interest choices and where your truest, deepest joy lies. That's the first layer of my thoughts about spiritual compatibility. I might continue this topic on Monday because I've got another sort of chapter of thoughts about this. But that's what I wanted to leave you with today. And even though I'm tired, I wanted to fulfill my promise that I would talk with you about this today. And I'd love to hear what you found most interesting in what I shared today, if any of that connects with how you experience your journey in life and love. And for now, have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday.